Hi, I'm Jt Clough with Dog Street School, creating a life well played. I'm a life coach for dogs and their people. Today I want to give you one of the concepts that I teach, which is a lot different than many dog trainers will teach you. And I have found over the years gives people the greatest benefit the fastest. That is, I teach how dogs think and learn right from the get-go. And this paradigm shift in what I'm going to teach you today can change a lot right off the bat. One of the things that we do with our dogs is we expect that they can logic. We are teaching them as though they're children or they're toddlers. And so when we're trying to get them to do something and we tell them not to do something, we expect them to logic and know what they're supposed to do. Dogs happen to learn and think in pictures, and they also attach the word that you're saying with the action that they're doing in that moment. So let me give you a couple examples that can change the way that you communicate with your dog, and your relationship will shift with your dog immediately. Let's use the concept of leash training or leash walking, where your dog is pulling out at the end of the leash. A lot of times when that happens, people will say, no, no pulling, or they will say, let's go, or heel, or whatever it is that they want their dog to do when their dog is at the end of the leash and they're trying to pull them back at the same time. What you have done at that point is you have named what they're doing and they are doing it. They don't realize that what you're telling them to do is not what you want them to do. So they've gotten really good at don't pull because you've described that as don't pull. They're doing it over and over again. Or they've gotten really good at let's go because you're like, no, let's go. Or they've gotten good at no, let's go because you've said that when they're in that moment. So the paradigm shifted. To teach the dog what you actually want them to do, you can tell them no, but you need to get them in the position that you want them in and then name it, whether it's let's go or whatever, so that you're continuously naming what you want them to do in the moment. That's how they learn it. I'm going to give you another example. Let's say your dog is a barker and you are constantly telling them no, quiet, and your dog goes right back to barking and you say no, quiet. Once again, your dog has gotten really good at no, quiet, and they continue doing it. So to change that paradigm shift, you need to get your dog to do something else. Get them to focus on something else. I like to teach dogs sit, or to come to me, or to focus on a toy or something else. Anything that I can get them to focus on, leave it, sit, right? Now I can get them to stop barking and do something that I want them to do. At that point, the moment that they stop barking and they do something else, I can say quiet. Okay? Quiet happened when they were quiet, not when they were barking. So it's a huge paradigm shift where we are constantly naming what we don't want our dogs to do in that moment and expecting them to know what we want them to do. Instead, start naming what your dog is doing in the moment. If they're doing it right, rewarding them, and a lot of times voice, pet, that kind of stuff is really going to help you out with naming it. You don't have to go through this whole rigmarole of treating and all this kind of stuff. These are other concepts that I love teaching in my life coaching for dogs and their people is we are projecting a lot of things that we can do actually with our voice to get our dogs to do what we want them to do, to get ourselves to do what we want them to do, instead of going to the negative all the time. So if you have any questions at all, you'd like to continue to elaborate on some of these concepts as I build on some others, I would love to hear from you. Go ahead and put your name in either up here or down here to the side. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to show up here. And I want to just send you a lot more stuff on the ideas behind how dogs think and learn, how you can do a lot more things in a lot more areas of your life to create a life well played with you and your dog. I look forward to hearing from you. I'd love to hear the story of your dog and what you'd like to create a life well played. So go ahead, put your name in, and I can't wait to get you more very cool stuff and create a life well played for you and your dog. Thanks, and bye for now.